Hey there, good morning. It's Andrea from Doing Business as Yourself. And I'm actually waiting outside of the car, the motor vehicle office because I have some silly insurance stuff to clear up before there's more trouble with licenses and whatever. Anyway, I have 10 minutes till the office opens because I told them I'd be here first thing in the morning. And I've been in conversation for a while this morning with a friend from Australia who is a steadfast e-commerce understanding that market, that type of selling person. And I've actually been there because I used to make jewelry, as you may or may not know, and I sold at markets, and we had a line of glassware, and we sold that at wholesale markets. And good Lord, what is my jacket doing? Sorry, you get to looking at yourself with these things. So I know, like, the headspace that she's in around, hard and lumpy selling, selling things is really easy to comprehend. The person pays you money for a thing, right? However, I have since I haven't made jewelry since we lived down here, so that's at least 12 years, and it's actually probably a little bit more than that, but let's call it 10, a decade or so. For a decade or so, I haven't been selling items at all. In between, I did both. I did both info marketing, info selling, some coaching and consulting type of things, which I still pair up with the affiliate marketing, info marketing type things. But what I came to understand was how info marketing can work. So I'm not against e-commerce by any stretch. In fact, I wouldn't mind revisiting that now that I know how the marketing side of things works, because info marketing doesn't take any there's really not much to the there's no inventory to hold, there's no inventory to stock, there's no inventory to keep track of. All of that stuff, all of that stuff that goes with e-commerce and fulfillment and all that stuff doesn't exist. So I could pair the two together and probably have a successful campaign. However, what I have been talking to her about, that I see her push back, and I see other people push back around, I don't believe in any of that stuff. Well, she just said to me something that, in a private message, something that is clearly an opportunity for an info product that could be then marketed to or used somehow. It could be used as an opt-in, it could be used as a giveaway, it could be used as a bonus, it could be used as an actual product, it could be sold as a product, it could be a front-end product to something else that was more education-based stuff. Total opportunity, and people don't recognize it because it's not something that they've been exposed to. So what she was having trouble with was, and this is true of anything. So basically, my message to anybody in this in this headspace is understand that info marketing is about solving problems for people, which also, like hard and lumpy product e-commerce, is also about solving problems for people. Maybe not dire need problems, but things, finding solutions for them that they can say yes to. So info marketing is very specifically about solving problems for people most of the time. So they have a dilemma. I hope you can hear over this rain too. I didn't even think about that. They have a dilemma and they need a solution. They typically go, the way that we understand what people are troubled by is, in this day and age, is learning about Google searches and keywords and so forth, and also dwelling in forums that are topic specific and the things that people are running into problems around, and being a source of that solution. So it's not necessarily a one-on-one thing, although because I'm a projector, if you're human design aware at all, that is kind of what it's about. So I end up selling higher ticket, lean in closer packages. But the point is that she had a problem she figured out a way through it, but before she figured out a way through it, she had a total frustration around it. So what she's done is she has now figured out, we were talking about Facebook ads for the e-commerce specifically. What she's done is she's figured out how to do Facebook ads with retargeting, which is, if you're not familiar, if you've visited somebody's site, you can go to any site. Like, say I go to a site where I buy shoes, and the next thing I know, I'm seeing shoe ads inside of Facebook. That's because of retargeting. It's a little piece of code that can be put on the website that I visit that then says, oh, you were interested in this. Here, let me put this in front of you again. Here, let me put this in front of you again. Here, that kind of thing. So she's figured out, she had initially spoken to me and was in this point of frustration around Facebook ads, and they weren't performing the way she wanted. Now she's getting a really good result, like really good. And I don't know if I should say it out loud what she's getting, but she's getting a really good result, like multiple times her investment for return. And what that offers is an opportunity to say out loud, I know how this worked for me, let me show you how it's working for me, and then sell people that piece of information. There's a lot of people who can't figure this out. She figured it out pretty quick somehow. I don't know what she was doing, but she settled down and figured it out. And though she was feeling impatient with herself at the time, there's people who spend years trying to figure this stuff out. And that collapsing of time is of extreme value to the right audience. So anyway, I was trying to explain that to her in text, and I said, I don't know how to explain this to you in text, but let me try on video. So hopefully that will sort of illuminate this. Basically, it's about documenting what's working, and sometimes even what's not working can be valuable to people, so that they're saving time, which ultimately they're saving money, energy, frustration, and the whole 9 yards, all that stuff. So yeah, that's the story. That's the story. Okay, hope that helps, and leave me a comment if you have any thoughts in this direction. What I'm working on is the same kind of thing, but with on the topic of human design. So I'm providing a solution which shortcuts people's learning curve, and it helps relieve frustration and blah blah blah. And it's a sellable thing. Otherwise, I could spend hours and hours and hours in private message or on phone or whatever with people, and that isn't time effective for me. So I can't, right? But if I can find a way to do it that's affordable to people and gets them the results they're looking for, then you're in business. That's like the whole recipe. Putting it together is like another piece of the puzzle, but the point is that to have the understanding that the value is actually there for people, and that people will definitely pay for it. Okay. All right. Have a great day.